Stop club racism. Make football equal again. Let's start at the beginning. What is club racism? The UEFA elite and elite clubs of a few elite leagues discriminate the teams coming from other countries, most of the 55 member associations of UEFA. This discrimination is clearly visible in the Champions League and Europa Leagues, where these elite clubs and leagues are being favored, and the teams from all other countries are kept away from top places and top revenues. This process is reaching its peak with the latest updates of the European Cup system announced in 2019 and 2020 by UEFA and ECA jointly. Club racism of UEFA is severely threatening the healthy development of the whole of European football. Briefly, club racism is eliminating equal chances, making the rich even richer, exiling the teams of 50 countries to the European Third Division, demolishing the traditions of European football by Americanizing club competitions. Let's see the facts. The Champions League story starts with the so-called European Champion Clubs Cup. It was a classic knockout competition for all champions of Europe, and only the champions. It gave equal chances to all countries, all champions. Real Madrid, AC Milan, Liverpool, and Bayern Munich collected the most trophies in this era. But teams like Feyenoord, Porto, Steaua Bucharest, and Red Star Belgrade could also win. The European Cup existed until 1992, when Champions League was introduced with a group stage of 8 clubs, providing more revenue to the teams. But the Champions League was still the League of Champions. Only one club per country was accepted. The number of teams in the group stage increased to 16 in 1994. Another increase came in 1997 to 24 teams. And what is most important, not only champions could take part, but also the runner-up of each elite league. From 1999, the number of teams increased again to 32, with a second group phase being introduced. However, even 4 clubs of one elite league could enter the competition, while the other countries need to make it through 3 or 4 qualifying rounds to reach one of the few spots in the group stage. This procedure still stands today. From 1956 to 1997, when only 1 club per country was allowed, 71% of the seasons were won by the teams of 5 elite leagues and 29% by all others. From 1998 to 2020, when multiple clubs from elite leagues are allowed, 96% of the seasons were won by the teams of the 5 elite leagues and 4% by all others. Let's see the example of the latest Champions League season of 2019-2020. The 5 elite leagues had 19 clubs in the group stage, while the other 50 countries had 13 teams. So the original values of equal chances, equal rules were lost. They were overwritten by more matches and more streams of revenue for the elite leagues. The competition is now heavily discriminating smaller countries and smaller teams. The worst is yet to come. UEFA is rearranging the European competitions into 3 cups with 32 teams: Champions League, Europa League, and Europa Conference League. Champions League is for the elite, a kind of super league with guaranteed spots forever. Europa League is for good clubs who are not big enough to make it to the Champions League and only represent a few other countries, while Conference League is for the rest of Europe, for the discriminated teams. Promotion from one league to another will be made extremely difficult, practically impossible to the vast majority of clubs. The majority of the revenues are being kept for the clubs of the elite leagues in Champions League and Europa League, while the rest of the countries are offered a pittance in the Europa Conference League. You should know the facts how the money for Champions League is made. Currently, 2.4 billion euros per year come from TV broadcast rights, while another 410 million euros come from commercial rights. Who is paying for TV rights? You are paying for it. When you subscribe for a TV channel which broadcasts Champions League or Europa League in your country. Who is paying for commercial rights? You are paying for it. When you buy the products that are advertised on billboards and in the commercial breaks when you buy the merchandising products. You, supporters, are financing the whole business for UEFA. But supporters are never heard by UEFA. Who is receiving this revenue? 73% of the revenues distributed by UEFA go to the clubs from the 5 elite leagues: England, Spain, Germany, Italy, and France, while only 27% go to all other clubs who made it to the group stages from the other 50 countries of Europe. This means that 73% of the revenues paid by you goes to the clubs representing 35% of the total European market based on population. This is the match we have all been waiting for. Support us and share this campaign and donate now.